Just keep moving.
Hey YouTube, so I went to Uwharrie National Forest with the Goin Coastal Jeep Club, and this is the cattle chute. The cattle chute is a obstacle on Dutch John, very picturesque. You can go either up it or down it depending on if you are going counterclockwise or clockwise on the map. You can see how large these ridges are next to the Jeep. They're obviously bigger than the Jeep, so I mean they're probably 10-foot walls, in some places maybe 20-foot walls. So this is the same CJ that just got stuck and had the mechanical problem down there where those Jeeps are, in those washouts, so not trying to you know, give away any spoilers, but you could take a guess what happens. So anyway, so this is his CJ. It looks just like my CJ, except it is way more built up than my CJ ever was, and it is way more taller. I really like the way the CJs look. That was my Jeep when I was 18, except mine was red.
Oh, shit. Fuck! Hey, steering is out.
Hey, so the same little exercise went on yet again. This is just a small little excerpt of it. Basically, because there's the bolts missing from the steering, it wants to pop out like really quickly. But we did get him fixed, and he did make it another 100 feet until it happened again. And then we blocked the top of the trail. So there he is, and he's going to make it up the trail. And then the rest of the video will mostly just be the rest of the Jeeps going up the cattle chute. So this UTV we do let go through between us because he was up then just down there waiting. Man, that looks real fun. Can-Am, low to the ground, side by side. So these Jeeps that are coming up now are the Goin Coastal Jeeps that were with this group. And if you don't see your Jeep like on the cattle chute video when I was recording, it means that probably you were with me on Sunday instead of Saturday. This is the footage from Saturday with Eddie's group. There is like almost the exact same footage with Lawrence from Sunday's group, and we'll get that posted up also. But this is the Saturday group with
Just keep
Eddie.
going, like momentum. Momentum's your friend. Alright, next.
So for the most part, I mean, this is just like kind of like loose gravel. The obstacles are not really large enough to really be too challenging, and the grade is not too steep to really be too challenging either. When you are on loose gravel like this, the main key thing to keep in mind is always keep a little momentum, and what I mean by that is don't like stop in the middle of the trail. If you feel like the Jeep is slowing down, then that means give it a little bit more gas. If it feels like the Jeep is going too fast, then give it a little bit less gas. You just want to keep kind of like a constant speed, so then like the weight of the Jeep is wanting to move forward. If you get to the point where the weight of the Jeep isn't like wanting to move forward, then you can end up like somewhere where you're just sitting on some loose gravel or something, and you're not wanting to move forward. And this is Kimberly driving my Jeep.
Hey, so this is a cattle chute again. We're all up it, but we keep having that same mechanical problem with the CJ5. The steering box keeps out.
So I included this part of the video just so you could see how difficult it is to go up, and you saw that I was kind of winded and everything. And you can see this is actually a pretty steep grade that we're going up, and it's all like loose gravel. So this is one of the more popular obstacles. So we're going to jump over. This is another obstacle that's on the Dutch John Trail on our way out. I didn't want to really include like the 30-minute footage to get out of the park, but or out of that obstacle, because there was like lots of trails after it. But there are some other obstacles you can see in Kimberly's driving. So we have some footage from outside the cab of some of the Jeeps going over these obstacles.
You're fine, driver.
Once again, it's just really just like loose obstacles. I know those rocks look like nothing next to those 40-inch tires, but for some stock vehicles and stuff, those obstacles that she's going over might actually be something they have to deal with.
Keep going. Okay, I'll get in up here.
So we'll hit the parking lot and then give you a little rundown.
We're back at the Dutch John parking area. This is kind of like the area that we were at yesterday, but now you can see it's crowded with Jeeps. That's our group there that we have. Then we just ran into the Hampton Roads Jeep Club, and you can see that there's the restroom behind me that I was trying to explain in the last video. It's right over there. Everybody's coming out of it. There's even Class C motorhomes back here. Everybody just tows in their ATVs and UTVs and everything. This is our club members back here, what they call the crew for Going Coastal, and Grace is just pulling me around. So we just got off the trail. I think we're gonna go and go back to camp and try to cook for the Thanksgiving thing that we're doing. We're doing a Black Friday Thanksgiving. So Grace wants to go play with the other dog. So we will see you guys around. We're done for the day. This is our trail guide's Jeep right here. And so he has this lower control arm bracket down here, and can't really see it anyway. So it's cracked. So because it's cracked, basically the wheel won't stay on. Basically, pretty severe problem. And so fortunately he trailered in. So he's just gonna go get his trailer, and we're in the parking lot, and then he's gonna just trailer back. But everybody who wants to head back to the camp anyway, just to start cooking. So we'll show you some party footage or something next. So have fun.